my mic working now? Let me do that. It's just saying I've been away for the weekend, seeing my mum. And now I'm back and playing catch up. It's going to do the normal morning routine, seeing the freighters, do a bit of harvesting, go and check out me settlement, and then we'll see what the mood takes us. All right. See, guarding netfolks. This name of this expedition I've seen before, so I've always been impressed by the amount of text this game produces. But yeah, we've got some money, we've got iridesite, storage augmentation, that's good. Some more money, there we go. Thank you very much for your efforts. How are we here? This is a balanced mission. Their support vehicles. Exy from Trick in the Tail. How are you doing? Rather short one. Nanites, nice. Get Knip, got loads of it. Magnetized Ferret, fine. And of course, back to the units. And let's see what Oumuamua has been up to. I'll request a mind up. We've got some Viking effigies, vortex cubes, Corvac casing. These are all being sold. Nanites, units. That's it. Okay. Fine. I think that's all of them. Yeah. Okay. Now I do have more stations than I need, and that's because can, in very not extreme circumstances, but in certain circumstances, end up sending out more than 5 missions. You only get 5 or 6 missions. Let's have a quick look and see what he's got on his list. We're not going to send them out, but just for a point. We look at hello, Navigator. Quite old. Let's try that again. Potential expeditions is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5, but if you time it, you can do 5. Then at midnight, you get a new set of 5 missions, or 24 hours after the last set of missions, whenever that is. So you can actually put out 10 missions in a go, even more if you're putting out very long missions. But it's just good to know. It's an option. All right, those stuff. Oh, my. I was going to tidy this up, but we'll leave that. Did you see that notification? My base, my settlement, Dalanta's crossing is under attack, so let's nip over there. Screaming through the inky blackness of space in a thing that's nothing close to the Doctor Who theme at all. It really isn't. It's nothing to do with it at all. But yeah, we're currently about 97,000 light years from the centre of the galaxy, and where we're going to now is about 600, 700, maybe 700,000 light years away from the centre of the galaxy, and yeah, you just go through this wibbly wobbly screen, you can be there. An instant. Says padding for time. There we go. Thank you very much. Run! Don't we get fired upon? Where's my Minotaur? Here he is. Here you come. Let's go walkies. Probably also need to recharge my weapon. Oh, I only did 11. What the hell? There we go. That's one down. fun. Look, very close. Why aren't you? Yeah, you're dead. How about you? Fancy? Leave those barrels there. Try not to fire on the residents. Yep, well you can come around if you want, but there you are. As much as I'd like to use the in-flight view, looking into it, really. There we go. I'll tell you, I'll just pop back in. If I change the camera view, this isn't good. This is not helpful. I've got this and I don't want this, I want that. So let me swap that back. I'll leave the Minotaur here, but it seems like what's the word? Very privileged behaviour to just leave your Minotaur line. But if I take it back and put it on the stand, it disappears between sessions. And I presume the guys, the residents, are just taking it for a spin. And I'm alright with that, I'm fine with it. But if I leave it off the stand, I thought, I had this great thought that it would speed up these Sentinel attacks if I kept the Minotaur here and I can just dive onto it. When it happens, I will res here and just jump into it. But no, if they don't like it here, they'll put it back on the stand. But if I put it on the stand, they'll move it. And it's what the resident wants and what the resident... Yeah, very different things. Alright, let's pop those back into my inventory. And let's see what the... Oh no, that's what we're going for. Our research teams are loggerheads. They have competing proposals. We should we invest in using our technology to improve citizen welfare, or direct research towards improving our habitation systems? Now, normally I would go for citizen welfare, but my citizens are already at over 100% happiness. So this is kind of just gilding the lily, really. I'm going to bring in more population. That's wonderful. It really is. It's exactly what I want. If we look at the status, we're at 100% happiness and full productivity. It's a bit more than this, but I don't know, because this variable field here is fixed at 1 million, capped at 1 million, and this is capped at... Can't be more than 100% happiness, can you? But they are. I don't know how far, but they are. Got a bit of maintenance costs, which I picked up last time because of a population growth, but that's fine. I can afford it. That, I mean, that would be 10%, that would be 1%. That's 1/4% of our productivity is spent on maintenance. Got to be happy. My idea is to see whether growing the population, I presume the maximum population is 200, will actually increase the class of the settlement, and that should, I'm guessing, maybe increase production. But it's a long-term game. Find out. That's going to be more than 1,000 hours, I can tell you that. Okay, let's go back to Grey Massa. That's my captain. I was disappointed with... in that it wouldn't allow me to run more than one settlement. Which is fine, but
It would be nice to. I was running one, and I was running it pretty well, and then I found this settlement on a planet where I'd built a base, and it's a paradise planet. I thought, oh, that's great. Let's try that, and it. I'd done pretty well with the last settlement, but wouldn't have wanted to manage both. All right. Let's sort out my inventory. I keep saying inventory like they're foot soldiers. Because I keep a stack of Corvex casings, Viking daggers, convergence cubes, Viking effigies and Gek relics in my exosuit, that's where it dumps it from when the missions come in. So I'm just moving these over to my freighter, which is a lot easier to sell items from, because it's. I could put it in the starship, to be fair, but I don't. All right. Let's put that in here. That's for my starship. That's going to be sold because it's a trade item. That I've got so many vortex cubes I don't know what to do with. Yes, we'll keep those. That we're going to store. I think, yes we are. Oh, did that wrong. There's the other one. The activated cadmium can go into storage as well. Geodesite, I don't. Do I need a iridesite? Might do, yes. And I'll actually keep a bit over. I could store the geodesite. I am doing an overflow on that. Geodesite and iridesite, and there's one other, maybe another element, I can't remember, a yellow element. They're used in the production of the really big items. The stasis devices and whatever the other thing is called. Stasis devices, fusion igniters. Wow. Is that per thing? It's worth 15 million units. Wow. Okay, so I've done that. I've moved the I don't know what you'd call these things. Let's move that into our overflow storage. We're going to move these as well. Now you're allowed 10 of these storage boxes, and they are things of magic, because no matter where you put them, they're linked. So this storage box, gases and planetary elements, which is number 3 or 4 or something like that, I think. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. Any of them. They are here, they're also in my bases, and you can put items in and they all appear in all the storage bases. And when you take stuff out, it obviously disappears, but very useful, very breaking the laws of physics. But it's only a game, isn't it, Mark? Shouldn't get really worried about it. Nitrogen salt. Definitely want some of that, because I want to make things out of it. Do I? That's thermic condensated nitrogen salt. Got that. Well, I'll come into a production mode in a bit. Everything else is sellable. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Right. Should we sell these now? We'll do the selling in a bit. We're gonna scoot off to some of my bases. I was recently asked by somebody who came on the stream whether they should build bases, or as in planetary bases, or build a base on a capital ship. And the choice is yours, without a doubt. Everything in No Man's Sky, apart from survival, is your choice. You decide how you want to play this game, how you want to invest your time in it. The primary... oh, look at my socks. Look at that. How rude. Japanese people would be horrified. Horrified! Showing the soles of my feet. They serve, yes, planetary bases serve different purposes from a capital ship base. A capital ship's definitely worth having, because that means you can start investing in frigates, and those frigates can go out on missions for you, which is what I picked up this morning, and that will give you money. And some random bits that they find along the way, and some of those random bits can be very, very lucrative. But a planetary base first off, there is the emotional side of it. It gives you a sense of home, and we didn't have bases for a very long time in No Man's Sky, or it feels like a very long time in No Man's Sky when it first got created. The first 2 or 3 years, there was no planetary base. It was you, your starship, and the galaxy, and that gave. Well, you were just constantly wandering, and to have a base was really an emotional charging within No Man's Sky, because suddenly you had a home you can go back to. You don't need to survive in your home. You are in your home, and the home will survive for you, and you can turn your base into making money. I've turned 3 of my bases produce goods which I can turn into things which I can sell. And if you want to keep going back to a place, so for instance this planet here which I'm on, which is We Will Remember It For You Wholesale, We Remember It For You Wholesale, which I discovered 6 years ago. I have 3 bases on this planet. I have this Wind and Weathering, which is my primary base. I also have, let's click on this, I have one by the seaside and one by the planetary portal. Planetary portals are very interesting things that allow you to travel anywhere in the galaxy you're in, or actually to any of the galaxies. If you know the addresses that you're going to. And you gain the knowledge of, first off, the glyphs through investigating travelers' graves that you'll find along the way. And once you have all the glyphs, you can start to use them to travel. When you take a photograph in No Man's Sky, let me go here. No, let's not do that, let's do this. You'll see in the bottom left hand corner there are a bunch of icons or hieroglyphs. That is the address. I think of this planet. It says which galaxy I'm in, which star cluster I'm in, which planet am I in, and the whole universe can be divided up into these glyphs. If you know those glyphs, and if you go to a portal and you understand what where you want to go and you've got the address, you can go anywhere, which is, it's remarkable. But I like the basic travel. The thing is, you don't know where we want to go till you go there. Oh, excuse me. Oh, dreadful yawning. All right, I did all the plants here, didn't I? Yeah. All right, let's move on. So these are storage boxes here. These storage containers. They exist pan-dimensionally. If they exist here, and I'll walk to the parking lot. I also have storage containers here, and they're the same. So the resources you put in a storage container are available to you wherever the storage container is. That's, say, breaking the fundamental rules of physics, but still very useful for playing a computer game which is about exploration and survival. Okay, so we've been to Wind and Wuthering on the planet we remember it for you wholesale. Well, if anybody gets that reference, I thought I was being very funny. Oh look, storage. It's a Philip K. Dick book. Philip K. Dick, easily my favourite science fiction author of all time. But to be, could be accused of writing the same story each time, many times over. Got those. And I can basically give you the structure of a Philip K. Dick book. A man works for an authority. He is an enforcer of that authority. He discovers that something about the authority is wrong, which breaks his understanding of reality. The authority will turn against him. He will run, and he will find sanctuary, normally with a woman, a dark-haired woman. That's important. She will probably sell him out, and he runs, and normally nothing changes. Very little. He might escape, he might get caught, but it is the breaking of reality which he's very good at. Explaining what reality is, making you understand the role of the enforcer within that reality, and then breaking that reality, and then kind of a hero's journey that we see. The hero has something at the beginning, loses it, and then goes on a journey to rediscover it, or get resolution. All right, where am I? Okay, I'm here. I've done this. Let's go to Avatar, my third farming base. And yes, he wrote a book called We Will Remember It For You Wholesale. At the time, No Man's Sky was very buggy and crashed a lot, and so we would forget what we were doing. So that was calling it that base, which was my first real, this is where I'm going to live base. There were many bases before it, but there were sort of temporary structures where I could cower and seek escape from the trials and tribulations of the planet I was discovering. It wasn't a Paradise Planet. I don't think Paradise Planet existed, when I first found it, but it was damn near perfect. It was a good temperature, so I didn't need to worry about shielding. It wasn't toxic, wasn't radioactive, wasn't cold, wasn't too hot. It was warm, and there were occasional storms. I can deal with occasional storms. That location is actually very near a trade outpost. So it was perfect. Set up base here, go and get things from the universe, and then sell them at the trade depot. And that did me for a good few years. Alright, I have got stuff. I'm overflowing on gamma root. Because I keep a very structured inventory, this is kind of the main elements. These are elements that you'll not discover or just run across all the time as you pick up various boxes that have been left to degrade. There are elements that are on the surface of those that you need to clean off before you can open them, so I'm collecting those. And because you're always collecting some elements, carbon, oxygen, ferrite, paraffinium, sodium, it's good to have a space in your inventory where that element will go if you discover it, if you pick it up. And that means your inventory is structured. And that structure means that when things change, suddenly you pick up a new element that you're unaware of, or suddenly you get too much of an element, visually it changes and you'll see it. You'll come into your inventory and go, my inventory looks different. So that's a long way around saying that I can tell that I've got way more gamma root, because that's where my gamma root is, down here, and it's overflowed and started creating a storage space for gamma root over here. It's always nice. Alright, so what am I doing? First off, I want lubricant. I make 8 lots of lubricant and 40 panes of glass. There's a relationship there, because 5 panes of glass and 1 lubricant makes 1 pane of living glass. So that's 8. These will now make, so I can sell on the open market for 4.5 million units. And I hardly did anything. Make some acid. Make some heat capacitors. And look, the gamma root's gone away. Because I've used it up with this manufacturing cycle. I'll take circuit boards. I will take 2 unstable gels, because they are, got plenty of those and they're very easy to make. Straight between fungal mold, that's it. And unstable gel and acid make liquid explosive. And normally that's where I would stop and I'd go and sell these goods. And that's one day, not doing anything, just watching the grass grow. Makes me about 7 million units. I'm putting my feet up again. Can't do that. I mean, I want to. I like putting my feet up. But it's not polite. Now, at the moment in time, I am also, that doesn't work. So trying to amass items. Organic catalyst and nitrogen salt. That makes fusion accelerants. That makes fusing accelerants and neutral explosives make portable reactors. But I've got kind enough. And portable reactors. Portable reactors and quantum processors and geodesite make those. Quantum processors, cryogenic chambers, and iridescite make those. Okay. Still need some enriched carbon. So what are we doing, Mark? Let me go to a different storage reactor here. I've got nitrogen salt. Thermic condensate, which is that one, and that, make those. And semiconductors, along with enriched carbon, which I don't have a lot of. Anyway, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take those and those. I do want a catalyst, so I just can't remember what I need them for. Alright, these plus these make semiconductors. 7 of those. And enriched carbon. I'm not making... That's a good point. I need radon. Radioactive and frozen atmospheres. And that. I can now make, with radon, I can make ten of those. I'm running out of radon. I'll put that 44 back. And then I can make 7 of those. And make 3 of those. Nice. And I want lots of quantum processors because they're both used in making stasis devices and fusion igniters, and they are big ticket items, so I'm going to store those. I'm going to put those away. And we're going to make anything more? No, we're just getting to the point where we're going to make another run of those. So I can start putting these in storage. So liquid explosive isn't stored here. Nor is liquid, nor is living glass. I could sell those. I can sell those for sure. Got enough of that. Let's pop that in there. Pop that there, but keep those 3 because I'll use those next production cycle. I'm leaning back again, wanting to put my feet up. And I'm sorry I'm overblown by the light. Okay. Let's go back to my capital ship and decide what to do next. I think we'll jump. We're going to sell? We can have a look at the prices, see if things are worth selling. Because economies, different star systems have different economies. They specialise in different ingredients, and understanding those economies really does help. Oh, I've got a visitor. Oh, excuse me. I wanted to sell. Oh well, mesh decouplers at 49% points, 49.9. Oh dear, 49.6% over price. I will sell the Rustbriar bulbs, the Vortex cubes, Geknip, Viking daggers, Corvex casing, Viking effigies. We'll keep the superconducting fibres. We're going to put the liquid explosives. I'm sure they're used in production somewhere. These are used on, I think, cryogenic chambers. But I've got so many of them. We look at. Yeah, they're too low in price. I think that's manufacturing. Do not drink your liquid explosive. It's good advice. Alright. Let's get to jumping. My current desire is to reach the centre of this galaxy I'm in, which is called Hilbert. Not to actually go on to another galaxy, because that's what the centre of the galaxy is a portal to another galaxy. But just to see what it's like being very close to. I've been, 700, 800,000 light years from the centre of the galaxy. So I'm travelling to the centre of the galaxy. Just to see what's there. So I'm here, and that's where the centre of the galaxy is, that pink dot over there. Right, no, wasn't very straight. Let's go. And we can jump in our capital ship around 3.9 thousand light years, which is very close to where we are now in distance. Sattery Mog? It looks like a twin system, but it's not. Sattery Mog, Corvax Advanced Materials. Not much of a conflict going on there, which is nice. So my whole capital ship and all the frigates that are attached to it jump. You can see them now appearing through the windows, hear them popping in. And I've seen the visitors arrive at the settlement. Let's quickly do that. That means I get the nanites for the discovery of those planets and recorded in the register. That I discovered those. Not you, me. That's what happened. So yeah, nipping back to Dalanta's crossing just to see what this visitor wants. Probably wants to warn me about the impending doom that we're all gonna Excuse me, die. We're all going to die. Yeah. Pleasant chaps. Nobody comes with positive messages, just negative ones. But death is not the end. It's not. It's just a restart. Alright. Let's see what this guy's... Well, I'll take a veteran cook. Liquidator Alio. They are on edge and ask for shelter. They are more than welcome to stay. They present their qualifications as cook, shifting their weight slightly as they do so. Don't care. Was it Van Damme or Steven Seagal who was the cook? Van Damme, I think. Alright, so he's been resolved. It's back to the base terminus. And back to grey matter. And we'll do 3 jumps, at least. And see where that gets us. We're currently about 95,000 light years away from the centre, which is much closer. Alright, so I'm here in Zatari Mog. Yes. We've jumped to a system with a black hole, and because the capital ship can't navigate through black holes, or so I'm led to believe, or more accurately, I cannot negotiate through black holes in the capital ship, but I can through a starship. Alright. Just going to get a drink. Excuse me. That was lovely. I know we've jumped at 177,000 light years. What I'm interested in is our distance to the centre of the galaxy, which is now 88. Marvellous. Alright. Let's bring in my freighter. And return to the bridge. Activate the planetary probe. Pick up the nanox for discovery. What do we have here? Looks like a gamma intensive, scalding, terraforming catastrophe, bountiful planet. Oh, Hefe. Do like a bountiful planet. And a paradise planet. We've got 2. Incandescent. I might stop for a bit of a fly around to investigate these. Hefe, and Uria Beta, and Imot 97/12, or I12. What's my Stellar Core up to? Alright, nice, it did actually fit some things. I'm going to save. And I might as well go and have a look at these planets. I might, instead of going down without a purpose, I might see if I can pick up a mission. In fact, I need to go to the space station to use the storage augmentation on my starship. So let's do that. Nice, 6.2. I'm not going to go. It's pretty standard landing. We're in the Ionosphere. Ionosphere. Upgrade starship. Apply augmentation. Mission Agent Kyara, what have you got? Take a picture of a minor photo of a minor settlement. Take a picture of a monolith. Scan minerals. I don't really want salvage frigate modules. Don't really help me, and they might do. I'll start that one. I'm going to take a picture of a monolith. I'll start that one. And a minor settlement as well. If we're going to a monolith, no, an ancient artifact would be something different. But that's going to increase my Corvax standing, which isn't bad. And what type of... Oh, it's a mercenary system. Do I have any... pirate transponders aboard? No. I'm pretty sure my other ships do. That's my ship. Hefe, that's one of the bountiful planets, the bountiful one. Okay. I don't really want to do that. What's in Gag Halfront? You've got one pirate transponder. I'll pop that in here. Don't do any harm having one. What's in Extal? Plenty. They can all go in the exosuit. Okay. Go back into my main ship, which is Shotkey 7th Path. So what's that? This is the Gamma intensive planet. Oh, we've got the mission now, so we might as well take the. Oh, come on! 10 seconds away. Rehunt Prime. Looks very dark on this side of the planet. Good. High radiation. It's 355 units over there. Visibility is appalling. I did see that 10%. Hello. How are you? Can I see you? Just about. Another living thing. Very nice, 5 of 10. I have seen half the diversity of life that is available. Pretty grim, so I'm going to move the sun. Oh, wow. How dramatic is that? I'm going to swing it across the sky. Oh, and not take a picture. Try that again. There we go, that's a nice little view. Take a screenshot. Thank you. Sure. It's not the planet I wanted to necessarily explore, but yeah, little bonus, little side quest there. Let's have a look at the other missions I picked up. So that one I've done. This is also on this photographic mission, so I'm just going to the monolith. That's a trading platform. I could have put it on the trading platform, but feels like I'm going back on myself a little bit because I missed it. Where? Oh, there you are. I did not see you. Oh, this is called an interface. Anyway, I'm going to take the knowledge stones. Always like improving my language with all cultures. There we go. That looks nice. Take a picture, it'll last longer. Oh, I'm not going to argue with the sunrise shot, that's beautiful. Lovely. Take a screenshot. I'd be quite disappointed if I looked at that and then come here. I'm inspecting the monolith's surface when I'm seized by a strange vision. Its words echo in my skull. Let's try saying that a bit more dramatically, shall we? I'm inspecting the monolith's surface when I'm seized by a strange vision. Its words echo my skull. The monolith disappears. The landscape around me seems the same, but somehow the planetary vegetation has moved, sitting central to where the mysterious stone once stood. is a red, glowing orb. The intensity of the orb burns the ground beneath it. It crackles with an unknown power. I feel compelled to pick it up, to become part of it. A distant voice speaks to me. Behold the holy Atlas stone. Void contact. Show respect. Atlas, Atlas, Atlas. I stand back. The red orb convulses and hovers and plunges into my chest. I am blessed and rejuvenated. Reality is restored. Which is nice. That's nice. And I get a Corvix casing. So is this cordon? Yeah, sure. Now what have I done? The ancients that inhabit this monolith accept my presence. They will tolerate a request. I'd like to locate a portal. I think you just gave me a Gorax casing. Oh, it's over there. So that's just a location of a portal. Which if I walk it, will only take me 11 hours. Is that what? Should we walk? Shall we? Shall we ask? I'm just going to take a... Oh, hello. How are you, mate? Pick up some gannerweed. Very nice. There's another living object there. Luckily, here comes that storm. Oi, there we go. What? There we go. Oh, he's about to get eaten. It's the circle alive. Where's my spaceship? Oh, spaceship! Where have you gone? That's my capital ship. Dude! I'm really... Oh, it's over there. Oh! As I'm here, pick up those storm crystals. They're kind of useful as well. In high-end manufacturing goods, this is definitely something that I can use storm crystals for. Oh, I'm just going to nip out and pick up those storm crystals as well. I thought I'd done that. I thought I had witnessed before at Central Plint. Because that's how I got the location of the portal. I'm just going to check. I know sometimes the game engine does forget to clear things down. It's absolutely fine. Don't complain about the landing. See? You love it. What that is? An element. Just a mineral. More storm crystals over there. I'm not worried about my life support. I'm ready for this eventuality. Storm crystals, very nice. I'm sure I've done this. Yes, I did that. You gave me it, it's over there. I've already locked it. You're groovy, don't worry about it. Oh, what's this? It's a cool multi-tool. So my current multi-tool is A class and this is B class. I'm going to decline and I can't add it to my collection, which is annoying. I could swap it for another one though. Swap multi-tool for weapon in progress. That is A class as well. I wish this was easier to swap between multi-tools. It's an A class weapon in progress. And the other one I've got is multi-tool. What's that one? That's an S class. I don't want to get rid of that. Infinite molecule compressor is an A class. It's my backup. I think what I'm going to do is swap it for multi-tool. No, that's the S class one, isn't it? That's the one I want to keep. Oh, hold on. My protection has been exhausted, so let's recharge that. So multi-tools, backup, S class, weapon in progress can be sold. My staff, which is a present from the autophage. Oh, I've got these two as well. Stasis ejector Mark IV. I mean, obviously muscling into my trademark there. What's that like? Oh, yeah. It's a Sentinel based one. No, I'm going to come off this. Stop. Blah, 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 blah. Leave. And what's the other one? The Infinite Guzinstov engine. Oh, that's a C class. I can swap that out. Alright. Whee! Yeah, I'll swap that for this. It's going to cost me 2,379 nanites. Good. I'm okay with that. I am slightly annoyed that No Man's Sky wants me to spend all my time on this radioactive planet when there's 2 bountiful planets in this system. That's way far away. It's going to take 9 minutes flying. At that speed, so let's go above here. And skim. Visit this portal. Oh yeah. And this portal, you can just put in the glyphs that you want to go to, and it will take you. To that place. Does it take you to a particular place? Oh well, we're on a... Oh, I don't have any. Still a mess on me. What else do I need? Okay. No, I don't want to use cobalt. Oi! Deuterium. Oxygen. Sodium. Deuterium. And a gas. What elements are around? There's cobalt. Uranium. How far? Right there. Oh, let me change my multi-tool back to something useful. The glassy. Recharge the weapon. silicate. How come there's still blocks there? Why not uranium? Oh, because you want cadmium copper or activated copper. Well, that's very particular. I'm going to put my feet up. I don't care. Sorry, Japan. Sumimasen. But I'm an old Brit with knobbly knees. Cobalt, activated copper. That's a long way away though, 820. That's nearer. 595. That was the uranium deposit, which, you know, it will become useful. That's cobalt, that's uranium. Alright, where's that one I just tagged? That one, 594. This is not the pretty world I wanted to spend all my time on though, No Man's Sky. Alright. Let's recharge that. There you go. Told you I was all ready for it. Not much, but some. I'm going to pick up some more. Aha! Mine, mine, mine the copper in the land. Put it inside my inventory. Good, good, good. Well, we've got some copper. A little bit left there. Yep, no more. Right, now back to that portal. Wonderful. Didn't even realise that we'd gone through a day cycle. That's how rubbish the weather is here. What's that? Well, what is it? It's cobalt. As I'm here, and I'm in the the mindset. I'm going to pick up some cobalt. Another good handy element to have. Helps recharge some of the elements, some of the protections that your exosuit needs to survive. Alright, let's see if this portal will activate with the copper that I've got. Because this is a side of a side quest right now. Wonderful, thanks. There's my ship. What was I looking at? This. Radiation. No, okay, the uranium, thank you. Keep that for a rainy day. Eight. I'm glad you're not demanding hundreds of or thousands of the thing. Alright. Well, I've activated it all. Where are we? What do we do now? Fired up the network. Why isn't it working? Oh, that's not enough. There we go. Anomaly containment failure imminent. Thanks. I see the stone of the portal. It is immovable, muted silver. It's immovable, muted silver. And yet something lurks beneath. It is grey, and yet not grey, a crimson calling out from somewhere below its cool surface. I feel as if I can hear creatures in the distance. Do they perceive the portal as I do? Request this planet's address. Just so I can come back to it. I'm going to take a picture. Take a picture. It will last longer. Well, if I actually, can I? Blah 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 blah. The portal seems to beg me as I approach, demanding my attention. It requires me to activate it. It requires me to travel on. I don't know why I said urges there. I am unsure if I should listen. So request that. But I can't get a picture of it with the... Do this? Sure, take screenshot. There we go. Job's a good one. Do we want to go through a portal? Because that's what that is currently set to. Isn't it? La la la, close my glass. Yes, should I go through? Should I not?
Incoming storm.
So what's that sequence there? Glyph 1 is not that. What happens if I just put in these? All right, let's go. I've got no idea where I'm going. No idea whatsoever. What we do get is a new type of warping, which is red. Sort of rosy pinks. Nice. Ooh, excuse me. And no, I've got no idea, literally no idea where I'm going to end up. I land here. Life incompatible planet. People have been here before though. Hi, people have left messages. Worry, don't be happy. And where are we in the galaxy? I can't see from here. Loads of messages though. Obviously very popular. No, I do not. No. Hi, Moses. Closed beacon. How nice. Alright, I'm going to nip into shot key. And find out where I am. This is planet Rehunt Prime. And I'm back to 676,000 light years away from home in a pirate-controlled, high-tech GAC economy. It's not where I want to be, thank you. But obviously discovered by somebody else, discovered by many people. This is a place where people do visit. What am I doing? I'm going to find the space station. I could find a portal and wow, what's that? I don't understand. Alright, well, it's an outlaw station, so we're going to have to navigate our way through navigate our way back into regular space via probably my settlement. Well, it's over here, isn't it? Dalanta's Crossing. If I'm going to do that, if I'm here in a pirate space station, I'm going to take advantage of the contraband agent and buy some DNA. All of it I'll take. Your Gra Gra, I'll take that as well. Your Nip Nip Buds. I do like a Nip Nip Bud after, in the evening, just to calm me down. Right, let's go them, and let's take the transporter to Dalanta's Crossing. I wonder who Dalanta was. Anyway, I didn't finish my story about Philip K. Dick, possibly the greatest science fiction author of all time. We will remember it for you wholesale is the very long title. He was very fond of very long titles, and he wrote books in the 50s and 60s, the last decade, the last millennium, my apologies. So 1950s, 1960s, 1970s. And yes, it was very fashionable at the time to have these very wordy, long titles. And he was one of the main exponents of that thought. When you write a sci-fi book, you've got to come with a really incorrigibly long, wordy title. So we will remember it for you wholesale. Short story becomes Total Recall, which has been made twice into films. Once with Arnie Schwarzenegger, and again with one of the Collins. Colin Firth? I can't remember. The second one, I've not actually seen the second one, so I can't comment. But I'm told it's rubbish. Alright, Nip Nip Buds. We'll sell those at a vast profit. And this is what I mean by trying to sell from your own private inventory when you've got so many other elements in it. It can be really difficult to find the things that you want to sell. If you look at all those dots on the left hand side, that's how many pages of elements I've got. Why have I got some suspicious packets? I picked them up somewhere. Stolen DNA samples. I'm going to find out what it is. Oh. That can go into here and unpack, because that's dihydrogen, which is very useful. Alright, done a bit of smuggling. Keep my mum and dad happy. They were smugglers, my father and my mother. Didn't really care what the product was, anything they liked. Alright, so I'm now able to get back into regular space from pirate space via my settlement. Back to grey matter. I've still got some missions to do. Alright, Japanese people, you can carry on watching. I've taken my feet away. okay. Still telling me about the monolith, even though I've finished that. There we go. Anyone see my ship? There you are. Let's have a look at the missions I was working on. I've done that. I'm going to abandon it because I've definitely done that. Stylish models, I've done that. So, systemic formations. Our client has requested mineral scans from a specific planet. Consult the galaxy map while in space and locate its survey location. Again, that's not what I really wanted to do. I don't know if you can hear me if I whisper. I have to do a stage whisper. I really wasn't looking to do that. I'm gonna do it. There it is. I need to go to Rika. Well, Rika. And see, what happened here? Here I am in another system, and I'm visiting this unknown planet. It's actually called Io Bay 93/E3. It's a rocky planet, and I need to go and scan some rocks. So let's do that. Apparently I should be landing around here, which is not a very good landing spot, but what the hell? Oh, I thought it was a lot. It's pretty wonky. What are we doing? Hello. Animal. I'm looking for minerals, dear boy. Do you have any minerals? Minerals, no? There's living things. Oops, sorry. Come on. There we go, locked it. Rocks, minerals. There's something there. There's some rocks. How many rocks do we need to? 1 of 5. That's a plant. That's a plant. Oh, hello you. Another unfriendly beast coming to want them onto me. There you go. Have a creature pellet. You like them? You animals, you love it. You do. There's a mineral. So we managed to find 2 rocks. 2 types of rock. I am heading towards that settlement. Oh, there's another rock. Nice. There's some rocks. Don't know what that is. Another living thing. Oh, saw a question mark. A mineral of that, and that should be my 5. Yeah, I'm gonna feed you. Don't bite me. Come on. This looks very much like Arizona. There was a base. I was heading towards the base. No? There. 149. Ah. How pleasant. It is a minor settlement. It's alright, mate, come on. There you go. New all red dots? Looks like. That's enough. That's enough being here. I'll head back towards my ship now. I'll take the marrow as another thing. Do you remember me? I fed you. Cool. Excuse me. Right, well that's that mission done. That didn't take me anywhere close to the planets I wanted to actually have a look at. I wanted to go to specific one. Alright, back to the mission agent. I've only done 1 jump as well. Oh, maybe that's all we're going to do today. Yeah, it's 5:15. That looks like a very Yeah, Discord planet. I do like these. I'm going to nip down. Terraforming anomalies. We've got interesting things, but I've seen these things before, so not always unique, but worth having a look. Alright, I'm going to run it back to... I'm yawning too much to keep a stream going. So I'm going to put myself back on my capital ship. Stop streaming. Take a nap. Because it's the best thing to do. And call the stream done. Thank you very much for joining me. This has been our 971, a bit more than an hour, but 971 in No Man's Sky. And we'll probably be doing some Hot Wheels this evening. I'm guessing around 8 or 9. And then back to No Man's Sky tomorrow. So until then, see you then.